Hello everyone. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry for that millennial ass freaking pause. So yeah, we're back with part 2 of, well, quote unquote, stealing AI adoptables and then completely redesigning it and making it into a completely new character. So essentially what we're doing is going to be a lot, I don't know, the comparison from the original and the current is a lot more drastic than it was last time. I'm going to put up on the screen what the original looked like. So yeah, no, that's what it originally looked like. It's quite different. I mean, you can see where it was inspired, but yeah, let's get into it. Okay, now I want to get on to this segment where I explain why I think the original piece is AI. I know I should have done this with the first video. I wasn't thinking, but I just thought it would be important, just that way before you guys buy an adopt, you can always recognize if it's AI or not. I mean, I know AI is getting really good as of late, so this is why I think it's important. First thing, at the lower left corner, you can see that there's like, I'm assuming, a chibi version of it made, but it doesn't necessarily really follow the original design. It really only loosely does it, and the colors are a lot more muted, and it's different from the original style. If you look at the hands, the left hand only has 3 fingers, and then both of them look pretty good actually for AI, but then with the right hand, it has 4 fingers and 1 thumb, and with the 2 middle fingers, it looks like if the end of the digits almost disappear. So if it was actually still there, it would be literally in the palm. You can see that a lot of it looks like it almost doesn't blend in. There's like this weird little patch thing on the end of like the waistcoat, and I don't know, it does not blend in. It comes out of nowhere. AI also struggles with object permanence, so if you look near the leg, you can see that the waistcoat kind of just disappears. You can see the shoes look really weird. You almost have no clue what's going on. But with AI designs, it's almost overwhelming and in your face. Stuff seems to be inconsistent. So if it's a little sketchy, just don't invest into it. So yeah, no, that's pretty much it. That's how you tell if it's AI. Oh, I didn't notice this while I was looking at it. The shoe blends in to the drawing on the lower right. So yeah, that's speed run on how to tell if something is AI. Obviously, this is something that younger artists or people who are just getting into it may struggle with. So it doesn't automatically mean that it is AI. It just means that you should be cautious. If you're ever unsure and you're able to get a hold of the artist, ask for proof. It never hurts. You can always just text them or like send put a comment under the post asking if you could see layers. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is most definitely AI generated. So yeah, let's get on to the main video. Alright, so with this character, I was a little lost while making him. I didn't really have a clue what I wanted to do with him while I was, making him. So I decided, hey, why not dehumanize him a little bit? I mean, I know he's a sinner, but we gotta take a chill pill. So I decided to make several unsinner / more monster-like attributes to him, kind of like what I did with Corvid. With my OC Corvid, she essentially can only eat things like rotten meat or already dead animals, essentially like something that a predator or a scavenger would eat. Those are the only things she can eat, otherwise she will vomit upon eating like normal cooked human food. So yeah, no, that's essentially that. So with him, he needs to harass people, like not even just hurt people, he needs to bring mental anguish to people, otherwise he will fall asleep. But he cannot sleep. He feels like he needs to sleep, but he physically cannot sleep. And the only thing that relieves that is harassing people. So whenever he does harass someone, he essentially doesn't sleep. But the moment he falls asleep, he's gonna essentially be in a coma forever. Unless his very existence pisses someone off, then he'll wake up. But essentially, he cannot sleep willingly. And he's kind of just stuck harassing people. That's about it. Let's move on to his life. I think he probably died like around the age of 18. I actually know. I think he probably spent his life and he like died like I'd say like 21, because he was like a very much, no one likes this guy pisses everyone off, no one likes him. He was essentially like that. So I think he definitely was one of those kids who like targeted people who were different. So he's essentially based off of like he's essentially like the human oh my god, like the creative interpretation of those weird kids online that probably know more about furries than actual furries do, because they quote unquote hate them so much and they send like death threats or like I don't know grape stuff threats. And don't get me wrong, those people are awful, and that's like the main point of him. That's why he's all mouth. No one actually does anything. They're just all mouth. And if anything, maybe it's just them embracing their inner furry, but they're doing it wrong. So yeah, maybe or maybe they're in denial. Who knows? But essentially, I think everyone probably hated him. That's why he probably continued his hateful rhetoric. And I think like he probably said the wrong thing outside of a bar and got pew-pewed. Bullet to the stomach, I don't know, and probably died outside that bar. And he just continued that the moment he got into hell, because that's the only thing he can do. He relies on that. So I think like maybe sometime in the early 2000s he became almost like the boogeyman, but eventually no one took his like shit anymore. No one took him seriously. So the moment people moved on from that and realized he wasn't going to do something, he essentially shriveled up and curled up in a ball and went to sleep, just like It, from the movie It. Actually, no, I forget what I don't know, I forget what its name is. I'm pretty sure its name is just It, but yeah, that's essentially what happened. So yeah, I don't know, I really like this guy's design. I think it's cool. Your mom thinks it's cool. I don't know, maybe I'm just brushing my own ego a bit, but I'm actually pretty proud of this. I'm pretty proud of how I managed to, make it obvious, if you know to look for it, that I referenced it from the original picture, but I really made sure to keep it its own separate thing and make it obvious that, it isn't just AI. I really wanted to make a difference since with the last one I made it so close to the original. So yeah, also random fun fact, his clothes, he isn't actually wearing clothes. Those clothes are like welded into his body, kind of like the Plague Doctor SCP. I forget the exact number of that SCP, but it's kind of like that. His clothes are welded into his body. Those clothes are his body. So yeah, he's technically naked. I don't know. But yeah, that's him. I am probably gonna leave you in silence. I don't know, we'll see. Bye. I just wanted to hop in here and say thank you so much to the people who commented under my video or just like interacted in it with in any way, on the first video, that made me so happy, because you know, at first I'm like, I'm not gonna get any views on this, this is kind of trash, and then I saw people, you know, actually interacting with it, and I'm like, holy cow, people might actually want this. You guys helped me, you know, like actually get through making the part 2, because otherwise I probably would have just left this project in the dust. So yeah, no, thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you in my comments in the future. You guys made me so happy. That was like definitely the highlight of my day, just seeing people actually liking my content. So yeah, no, thank you from the bottom of my heart for actually like interacting with it, or like even taking the time out of your day to actually watch it. So yeah, if you have any content recommendations, or like if there's anything you want to see from me relating to Has Been Hotel, or in general, I don't know if you guys want me to look into like a drama, or like recent accusations. It depends on how severe it is though, because I definitely probably won't like take the time out of my day to read all that. But like if you guys like, hell, even want like an analyzation video on Has Been Hotel, I will definitely be on that. I will be on that quicker than you can say Has Been Hotel itself. So yeah, let me know if there's anything you want to see specifically. I will definitely be on that. Have a good day, guys. I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.